Welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'll show you how we actually camp. We are actually camped right next to the lake. I wouldn't say right next to the lake, but have pretty good water view. Looks like the campground is pretty full. And my family's out for a walk right now. And for dinner tonight, we've featured this on our video quite a bit. We're going to make bolognese pasta, just a Barilla spaghetti. And we make the bolognese sauce ahead of time, put them in this vacuum bag ahead of time, so it's really easy on trips. So we can make that really quick. We are going to go do some fishing, so we'll see if we actually catch some fish, and I'll show you how I have my gear stored outside. So I have my fishing gear, or at least fishing poles, stored down here. And let me see if I can take one down at a time. So really simple. The gear's all ready to go. And then I have this little fishing rod holder. So we'll grab 4 of these fishing poles here. I know back in the days I used to have them all disassembled, and it didn't give us very much motivation to actually do fishing because it was too much work. But let me see here. Last fishing pole. Yeah, I think we'll just bring these 4 down there. I don't need to bring all of them down there. But we'll bring a couple of chairs down. And let's go ahead and close this. And not much travel we have to do here. So we just have to walk down the trail a little bit. And let me walk around my campsite here. Yep, just have to walk down about a block. And they have a fishing dock down there. So we'll do some fishing, and if we catch some fish, I'll show you if we actually cook it up. Alright, let's go. We'll do some fishing. Guess I didn't really show. This is how our RV is set up. So well, it looks like the dock is full, so we'll fish off to the side here. Yep. To the side here, it looks a little fishy here, so we'll try this. Alright, we're all set up. Mom's fishing over there. I got a spot here. She's casting, and he's casting over there. So we'll see if we I don't think they're gonna have much luck casting here, but they're having fun. So we're really relying on these 2 poles here. So we'll see if we can catch any rainbow trout. Alright, we're about 8 minutes in, and my family already abandoned me. They're fishing off the dock. I'm gonna stick around here and see if I have any luck here. So the sun's setting in the mountains here. So hopefully the fish start coming out right now. Alright, well that didn't take long. It's like within the first 15 minutes here. Got this like a stocked rainbow trout. Not a bad size here. And then this guy, he already has his tangle. So
yay, fish! Good job!
alright, here we got 2 little rainbow trout. They're not little, they're not bad size, but this one's not that bad of size. But we'll fry these up as an appetizer. What is that, about an hour and a half of fishing? So not bad. So let's get the stove ready. Here, I'll boil some water here. Here we have some bologna sauce warming up. Not yet warming up. I do have the water for the spaghetti warming up. And my wife is filleting the fish.
Trying to salvage some
Salvage
meat I
some.
miss.
It's alright, it's been a while since we've done this. Just cutting them up into small pieces so we can fry them. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna deep fry them. I think we have some fish fry mix in here somewhere. Yeah, so we're just going to use this fish fry mix. I think that's all we had at the grocery store. Otherwise, my preference is shore lunch, but we do not have any of that. And then, of course, we need some oil. So we'll get this started outside here soon. Alright, time to put all the fishing poles away. And again, showing you how easy it is with the setup we have. Just sneak it across, hit the holder on the other side, and just like that. Alright, just like that. This way we can take off early tomorrow without doing all the preparation. Pretty simple, and of course you don't have to worry about theft either. So that was easy. I'll let this stuff dry out. The other thing I have is I have this EcoFlow Delta 2 Max. So my batteries are only about 84%, and we're gonna fry the fish out here. And if I plug into here, obviously I can be working off my inverter, but I want to save the house batteries for just the RV use. So we're going to use this EcoFlow Delta 2, and we're going to deep fry the fish here. So I'll show you that. We do have hookups here, the electrical hookups anyways. It's on the wrong side of the RV, so it won't actually reach my power's way on the other kitty corner. Obviously I could use some extension cords, but we're just simulating dry camping here. So we have the fish fry mix in just a Ziploc bag, and I'm not using egg batter or anything, just plain old fish cut up in little bits, and we'll fry that outside. So we'll show you when it gets cooked up. Alright, we got water boiling here. So the sauce is boiling too, so we can shut the sauce off. We get these noodles added on. We're gonna do that, right? And then I need some tongs for outside, and for the fish fry. And of course we need a cast iron pan, and the cast iron pan is inside here. Let's get rid of these paper towels. Keep our cast iron pan in this little cover here. Alright, we got the cast iron pan, and we're going to go outside right now with the cast iron pan and the oil. You'll see right here, my batteries are currently at 86.5%. So I don't want to use all my house batteries, so we're going to go ahead and use the batteries from that EcoFlow Delta 2. So let's go out there. I have it set up already. So I have those EcoFlow set up, and if you look at here, that battery's 100% charged, and we'll get this started. So heat temperature 5. Let's see where it's at. It's like about 962 watts. So that's the EcoFlow Delta 2, and again, we're saving the house batteries. The bad problem with this is I think this is about 2200 watt hours. But this thing is heavy. This thing is about, I would say 50 plus pounds on that thing. So it's really heavy to lug around. So I've had it for quite a while, and I barely use it because I just do not like carrying around such a heavy item. I do like all the power capacity, but I think I need something a little bit more portable is the best way to put it. So let's get some oil added on here. Alright, we're going to add some oil here. We're going to deep fry that fish. So we don't have that much of it, so I don't need to use that much oil. But one thing I do like about the induction compared to, I have plenty of portable gas burners. So today I'm using the induction because when I'm actually doing any kind of frying, especially when it's cold outside or cooler outside or windy, regular burner doesn't work that well, and the induction burner works much better in a windy, cold condition. So that's why we have this, and then of course there's no flame, so with the oil, obviously it's a little bit safer. So we'll get this going and we'll add the fish here shortly. Then on the inside here, looks like the spaghetti noodles have started. The sauce is ready. So that should be pretty easy. Oh, what else are we having with it? I think we're having some salad. There's our dog. She's just hanging out. I think we're just having some pre-made salad today. Our refrigerator is pretty empty because this is a really quick, short trip. So we'll have some Caesar salad kit here. 2 of them, really. They're pretty big. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I was proven wrong. All right, here's a pet peeve of mine. So they have those porch lights. So mine is off to the side, and sometimes they put it over the door, but it's not dimmable, and it's that bright white light. So when you have that on, it attracts thousands of bugs. I think they're better off moving it off to the side a little bit, and maybe even have a different color, the blue light or something. It's kind of windy, so it'd be better if I had the awning out. The awning has kind of a blue light, so it wouldn't attract the bugs as bad, but I'm gonna have to shut that light off. But here we go. It's pretty warmed up. It looks like it's a little under 1,000 watts at setting 5, and that should be plenty for the fish fry. Okay, I ended up taking the awning out. The awning has that blue light, so it doesn't attract the bugs as bad. But my oil is warmed up, and let me see what my battery capacity is at. Looks like 93%. I could have started this a while ago, but let's get this fish started here. These are pretty small sized fish, so this will cook up pretty fast. Everyone's hungry and I just need to get this done. A little crowding of the pan, but the oil's hot enough, so that's good. We'll give this a minute or so and we'll flip it over and it should be done. Look at this mess I made. The good thing about the induction is you can just wipe it off. Don't have to worry about that fire. Let's put it up to 6. So putting it up to 6, what do we got here? That brings it up to 1155 watts. So based on by the time I'm done, looks like we'll have about 80% left still on this EcoFlow Delta 2. So obviously plenty for a weekend trip if you're going to cook a lot. But like I mentioned, it's pretty heavy. So if you want to lug it around and you can't carry 50 pounds, might not be the best fit. So I might get a different one. Oh, it definitely smells good. Wish this was walleye instead of rainbow trout, but we'll take it. It's fresh fish, so can't complain. Probably about another minute and we'll wrap this up. So we put it at setting 8, and you can see went to about 1446 watts. So this fish is pretty much done. Let me take a sample here. Oh yeah, that's done. You know what I need is one of those grease spoons. Rainbow trout's a little more fragile than a farm whitefish. And that's the end of the cooking. So you can see, right about 85%. Not bad, about 15% to deep fry some fish. Looks like we got bolognese pasta all wrapped up here. So that looks good. Got some salad mix. The kids are already eating the fried fish. So those two little trout didn't make the most, but still good. We'll make sure Paris gets some of that fish. Alright, here's our dinner tonight. We have some bolognese pasta, some Caesar salad, some fried fish. We typically grill, but this is a pretty safe meal for us because the bolognese is very easy to make, or we pre-make the sauce. So that's it for tonight. The hard part is going to be the cleanup because we have such small counter space, but we have working with what we have. But you can see how small this counter space is. That's the only negative we have. Okay. Alright, everyone's least favorite part. Time to do some dishes here. So we got this little dish soap holder here, but I don't think I need to show this on camera. Alright, just like at home, time to do some vacuum and cleanup. So that's what everyone's doing. Alright, we got the dishes mostly cleaned up and drying and putting them away now. So that wasn't fun. And that guy is doing bug zapping. Ooh, that was a nice one.
Combo.
So we let in a bunch of these little bugs. We accidentally had this door open too much with the lights on so bright, and these screens work so terrible on this RV.
Idiot move.
These screens work so terrible on these type of windows that we have literally thousands of bugs in here. Tiny little microscope. You see those bugs? Really small. The kids are having fun. Alright, we are wrapping up for the night. Everyone showered, so we're a family of 4. But you can see we have this towel bar here. So we just put this fan in here and this towel bar. So you can fold it like that, or you can spread them out like this. And the towels just hang like that, and with that little fan, they dry by the next day. So that's a pretty easy setup. Now this was just a quick overnight trip. So with that said, let me show you my tank status. So here's our tanks right here. We started with 90% fresh water. So we're at 70, 30, 10. The propane gauge is always off. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. But you can see the exterior. The temperature outside is 71. And these are the interior temperatures. So pretty good. So really easy. We can shower we usually last about 4 days at the most for dry camping. But that's good enough for us. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Well, good morning. It's about 6 a.m. This is the view out our window. And you can see, it looks like it's about 60 degrees outside. And this is what our battery capacity is. This with the furnace running at night. It wasn't too cold. But I'm about to take the dog out for a walk, so... Alright, it's time to take the dog for a walk. Yeah. Look at that view. The snow's coming up the mountains. Alright, we're taking a walk around the campground. The sun is just peeking above the mountains. We'll do a lap with the dog if she is willing to, and then go back and make some breakfast. Yep, the sun's just peeking up. We've decided to skip breakfast this morning, and we're just gonna do a brunch. So we're gonna take off here shortly, but just doing a cleanup. We'll get these slides put in time to take off. We got the slides coming in right now. That's what that beeping is. And we'll do a check outside. So we have the air ride suspension in the front. So that compressor is running. You can hear that compressor in the back. But saying goodbye to the lake. Caught a couple of fish. Really nice weather. Had some good food and we're taking off. Just 2-hour ride back home, so this is a really easy trip. But this gives you an example of just doing an overnight trip. Can get expensive with the cost of fuel, of course, but that's something you will have to budget for. But really easy to get away for the weekend. All right, we're at a Maverick gas station. So just getting diesel right now. Nice and cheap, only $3.69. I do use a diesel additive. I use this Optilube XPD. So I've used this ever since. I've always had diesel since back in like the 2010-ish area. And for lunch, we're having Culver's. So we gotta get our Wisconsin cheese curd fix. And you can see here, this Maverick has some RV parking. There's a view parked right there. So this will be the end of the trip.